he has a lot of belief in, and his motive today is to see if he can't sway you to believe what he strongly believes should be reality. That said, Cody will take it away.
All right. Well, here today, I'm talking to you all about the legal drinking age. You see, at the age of 18, you're allowed to vote, you're allowed to fight for your country, and you're technically a legal adult at this moment. But with all this responsibility that's thrust upon you, you are still not obligated to have at least even a sip of alcohol. Now, I'm sure everybody in here, in this room, has had at least one sip of alcohol once in their life. Show of hands of who hasn't been. You never drank a sip of alcohol in your life, Thornton? Really? Alright, well that's good for you then. Alright, but anyways, I'm sure I would say about 99% of people who've actually had a sip of alcohol before in their life has actually had it before the age of 18. But anyways, I'm a 20-year-old college student who works and I pay my bills, and just like any other 25, 21, or even 35-year-old at that. But for some reason, I cannot go out and enjoy a nice cold beer after a hard day's work. Now, I've done extensive research, found some statistics and everything like that to figure out and help prove to show y'all that I believe legal drinking age should be dropped back down to 18. Now, I'm here to persuade y'all that drinking should be changed, of course, and a big reason that would help out, it would help our economy amazingly. Another thing is that it would help drop arrest rates and death rates, in fact. Actually, another thing that will help out is if an 18-year-old is considered an adult and you tell them they cannot drink alcohol, that is basically kind of taking human rights away from these kind of people. Now, first thing I'd like to talk to you all about is what would happen to the United States if this legal drinking age was changed back down to 18. For starters, I believe that jobs and the economy will rise tremendously. See, more money would be spent in bars and restaurants and stuff like that on alcoholic drinks if 18 to 20-year-old children, or would say children, I guess they're adults now, were allowed to go into the establishment and buy alcohol. That means more money into these bars, because we're spending more money in it. That means if more money is coming in, that means this business is doing well, this can become a better establishment. As it becomes a better establishment, we're going to have even more jobs, and even more people needing jobs, wanting to get jobs, and be able to find jobs a lot easier than they can now. Now, on top of this, you will find more money in alcohol companies. You'll find more alcohol companies, and the alcohol companies we have now, they would also receive more money. And you know what, this plays a major deal in taxes the government would have come in. Of course, we tax money on everything here in the government, so it means more money being spent in these bars and restaurants, that's more money for the government. Now, a huge statistic I'm about to throw at y'all will help me prove this a little bit. Now, the National Center on Addiction to Substance Abuse, they stated that 17.5% of alcohol bought in the United States at this moment is from underage drinking. They did the calculation on this. 17.5% turned out to be about $22.5 billion a year. That's an extra $22.5 billion a year for the United States. Now, I'd like to talk to you all about the decrease in arrests and deaths if this law was changed. Now, teens break rules. Now, teens love to break rules. Everybody knows this. But if this rule was changed, what would teenagers have to break at this moment? All right. Now, you see, the number of teens drinking every year seems to increase every single year. But somehow, we are still not allowed to be able to drink this, even though it increases. So this means police they cannot enforce these laws. It's just not possible. And a big way of that is because more teenagers find better ways to get around these, like fake IDs or finding underground parties that police have no idea about. Now, see, this is a big deal because this leads to an increase of dangerous activities due to teens not being supervised. Now, procon.org suggests that if 18 to 20-year-olds were allowed to drink at bars or somewhere that was supervised, we would not have as many deaths or anything like that, people getting sick, because it's actually at a supervised place. See, 18 to 20-year-olds, if they want to drink, they're going to go to a place where they're allowed to drink and not get caught or get into trouble, which is obviously an unsupervised place. See, now this is a big deal. So, biggest places there would be like fraternities and parties. They start doing this thing called binge drinking. Binge drinking leads to a lot